If the problem with the dryer is that it's not producing heat in any of the cycles that it's supposed to be producing heat, all it's doing is blowing cold air, the problem could be a bad heating element. Disconnect the dryer from the wall outlet and remove the terminal block cover and the back panel. Let me show you how to check the heating element with a multimeter. Disconnect this wire from the heating element. Set your multimeter on the lower scale to read ohms and make sure that the multimeter is working. Take a reading between the two terminals on the heating element like this. The reading should be between 10 and 50 ohms. If the reading is infinity, the heating element is bad and you need to replace it. A grounded heating element means that the coil is touching the metal casing when it's not supposed to. Let me show you how to check to see if the heating element is grounded or not. Disconnect this red wire from the heating element. Set your multimeter to read about 20,000 ohms. Take a reading between the metal casing on the heating element and the two terminals on the heating element. This one and this one. The two readings should be infinity, meaning that the heating element is not touching the metal casing. If any of the two readings is other than infinity, means that the heating element is touching the metal casing and the heating element is grounded. In this case, you will need to replace the heating element. Disconnect the wires from the heating element and the high limit thermostat. And use a flat screwdriver like this to remove the high limit thermostat from the heating element. Remove the two holding screws on the side of the heating element. Grab the heating element and take it right out. Set the new heating element in place and secure it with the two holding screws. To install the high limit thermostat, hook it up on the top hook, then connect it to the left terminal on the heating element like this. Make sure you have a good connection, okay? Connect the wires to the high limit thermostat on the heating element. Install the back panel and the terminal block cover. That was a way to check and replace the heating element. For the best place to buy replacement parts online, visit Repair Clinic. Repair Clinic will give you 365 days to decide if you want to keep the part or not. If you don't want to keep it, you could return it for a full refund or for a replacement of the part. You could check for the links to Repair Clinic on my website.